Right, finally leaving that behind. Let's play World Games! I've already played World Games for the thread, but let's do it again, because it's decently fun for all the wrong reasons. And now I can actually show why the game is hilarious when you fail.
1986.
Yep.
I just want to see
barrel
you.
jumping.
Oh, I want you to ride Tornado again.
Don't worry, I will. Oof.
Face first. Is this an actual event?
I think they do it somewhere occasionally, but it's not like
Oh, he fell in the water.
Yep, that was the failure that
Wow.
Elliot wanted me to show off. He was really annoyed that I didn't show that off.
So you die.
Well, sort of, yeah. By the way, the timing for actually gaining speed is ridiculous in this game.
You're not gonna make this one. Nope.
Because you need to start slow and then build up speed, pressing left and right on the D-pad. And then he just randomly falls on. Let's bring it down to 6 so I actually... Well. And of course the worst thing is that even if you happen to get across, you actually have to do a third button input to actually, you know, land.
they couldn't make it easy. It's barrel jumping.
I like
The
how as soon
traditional
as you hit the
sport of
glass.
Germany! I don't think there was a single bloody German competing in this at any time during the year this game was made. There we go. That's how it's done.
I like your
Right.
pose. Like, yes.
Yes, that is a very gentlemanly pose. Right, next up is log rolling, brings a visit to Canada, and this one is just completely insane. I have no idea how you're supposed to do this. I never figured it out.
I like the sprites.
And suddenly you just fall off. It's like... Why? How?
With a shark.
Yep, shark out of nowhere.
Yes, Canada known for its sharks.
Is there death that bad every time you fail at one of these sports? I mean, you drown, you get eaten by a shark.
As you can tell, there's really no idea what's going on. They claim that you have to keep your balance, but you can't actually keep your balance because what you're supposed to do is increase the speed at which you are moving.
You may do this one.
Also, the AI decides on its own whether or not it's going to lose, so of course it never does.
Clearly, having a bald head gives you a...
And suddenly, just whoop, I fall off. With no explanation. It's crazy and wonderful. Well, let's do some bull riding. The most dangerous event in rodeo. Let's see, I was asked to ride Tornado, so... Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I like how you bounce on his horns first, just to add insult to your failure. Bounce.
So, how is this game played, you wonder? Well, you're supposed to go in the reverse direction that the bull is spinning. And, well, no. Finally, we have the Cabertoss, and the Cabertoss is... amazing.
A Cabertoss? Oh, this game.
Yes, it is an actual world sport.
And they dance a jig every time they succeed. Why, you ask? What happens if I do it wrong? Well...
Do you impale yourself?
He smashes his toe. And then if you really screw up...
Oh.
Wah, wah. This is also another one of those sports in this game that basically it seems to make no sense whether you or not you actually succeed. Because as you can see, it's not based on what speed you are moving, nor is it based on where the damn thing is when you let go.
Logic is insubordination.
Yeah. Because it largely depends on when you press the button the second time and the angle of the caber in the air, which makes no sense because you don't have a control over the caber anymore once you let it go, but yeah. And that was Epix's World Games. If you want to see what it actually looks like when it's being played well, you can check out my video in the thread. Well, I say well, but more like played passably, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you played it quite well. I mean, you played it thoroughly. You took footage of everything. It was a good playthrough for a kind of shitty game.
For a shitty game, yeah.